What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, to the first owner road to glory. I have a custom tactic for you. That is the 3-4-2-1. It is a formation to get back into the game. It might have even substituted my 4-3-1-2 after possession loss. I'm not sure. I gotta keep trying it. I really like this formation. It's very, very good attacking. It is a little skeptical whenever you're trying to defend with, but it's not a defensive formation. This is a formation where you need to score some goals. Like, you need to, whatever you can do to score some goals, but this is before you even start pressing. So this is just a formation to get more bodies forward to attack with, right? It's really good to attack against a 4-3-2-1 or a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, even a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-2-2-2. So this is a very, very good formation. It does defend as a 5-back, so your right mid and your left mid will drop all the way down. And then you have two center mids that are always going to be floating there, trying to help you defend, and then you have your three strikers, which will basically be isolated by themselves, so ready to go on a counterattack at all times, right? So let me get into the tactics. Actually, let me give you some notes before I get into the tactics. So notes: make sure you have three really good defensive players over here. So it could be Sergio Ramos. I even got Turan playing there. The Sassi. Anybody that's really, really, really good defensive right there. Two center mids, one that's, or preferably one that's a box to box, one that's a CDM type of player. I have two box to boxes here. Normally I have a tankish player there, but I kind of need Turan to play center back, so I let him go there. But yeah, try to get two or one box to box, two CDMs there. But this is the note that I'm trying to get to. Run back with your center mids. Do not split these three up. Do not make that mistake. When you are getting countered, because you will get countered every now and then, run back with Sedan or Pirlo. Whichever one's faster, grab them and run back with them. Let your center backs run backwards, and then your right mid and your left mid are eventually going to drop backwards too. But just chase them down. Like if you're like Conte in the Champions League final and you're just running down trying to get them, that's what you're going to do with your center mid, okay? Do not break apart your three center backs. And then try to get two kind of all-rounded wingers so that can defend and can attack. So for me, that's Nuno Tavares and Atal, and then three strikers. All right, now let's get into it. All right, balance, 37 width, 45 depth. This is old gen, new gen. Old gen, 45, leave it there. You can go up to 50, but you don't want to go that high, just because you are playing a 3 at the back, right? Now, the only stipulation will be is if you want to do auto offside trap. That's it. But if you're really, really good at auto offside trap, or you're really, really good at running back with your center mids, then you can leave it at 72. If not, drop it down to 45. Same thing goes for new gen. So for new gen, 50. Leave it there. Maybe 47, maybe 53, but somewhere around that variation. Do not go any lower than that. Do not go any higher than that unless you do the auto offside trap, because you need your three center backs to stay neutral. And if you go any lower than that, it's going to be very hard to run back with your center mids, because your center backs are going to be so far back that you're literally going to be 1v1 at all times whenever they counterattack you. Okay. Build the play balance, chance creation, direct passing. Don't change it. Leave it as is for both. You need this because you need your players to be kind of running all over the place. Make passing options, and do quick 1-2s, right? With 47, you can turn on D-pad tactics, hug the sideline. I have experimented with that. It's really helpful when you're playing against like a narrow formation, so you can kind of break them down through the wings. When you're playing like a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, 4-3-2-1, 4-2-3-1, teams like that or formations like that, then you can do hug the sideline. If not, you don't have to. You can leave it as is. Players in the box 3, corners and free kicks 1 and 1. I know players in the box is very small, but it's okay. You just need your three strikers to be running forward, and your right mid and your left mid doesn't need to go inside the box unless they absolutely have to. So you don't want to get countered with this formation. So I'm trying to prevent getting countered, but also having enough bodies in the box with enough passing options so you could always attack, right? So instructions: balance on the goalie. Unless you do 72 depth for the auto offside trap, then you'll switch to comes across the sweeper keeper. Nothing on three center backs, two center mids, stay back while attacking, cover center. That is it. You could even put Stay on the edge of the box for cross. If you feel like they're a little bit too attacking or they do go a little bit too forward, then you can do that to make them not go that forward. Up to you. You can experiment in game. Left mid and right mid come back on defense. Get into the box for cross because they are going to be attacking, and they are going to be ready for the cutbacks, for the crosses and stuff like that. But if you feel like this is too attacking and it pulls your players out of position way too much, then you can do balance. With balance, they won't run so forward. They won't be making darting runs at all times, and that allows you to defend a little bit easier. So if you're good at bringing back your players, then you can do get into box or cross. If you're not that good of bringing back your players and this is your first time playing this formation, then do balance crossing, because if not, you're going to get countered a lot. And then your three strikers, they're all default. Don't put anything on them. Leave them as is. And yeah, that's basically it. They're going to be forward at all times. They're going to be intertwining, mixing. One's going to go one way, the other one's going to go the other way. You're just going to have options at all times because you have three strikers going everywhere. It's crazy the way it plays. It's so good at attacking. But I recommend after you're already up 2-0, 3-0, 3-1 with that formation, then you drop down to like a 5-4-1, for example, something that's really, really hard to break down. And that's game. Just shut off the game. And it's not parking the bus. It's just being very defensive, defensively compact, right? Because you're still going to be able to attack a lot. It is very attacking if you know how to use it. But yeah, all right, guys, that was a lot. I will show some gameplay later on today, tomorrow, one of these days, on how I play this on the Division 1, going back to the Elite Division. I just got to make a little bit more time for it. I haven't had too much time. Been working a lot. It's not fun. Not fun. Working is not fun. But alright, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button if these helped you out. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.